Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto content. And I just want to give you guys a little bit of a note. We uploaded 2 new posters to the website. There's Jigstack one and also Bitcoin Cash. There is currently, I think, 7 posters on the site now. We do plan on adding a lot more. So if you guys do want to check that out, you guys could go and buy one, get one 25% off right now, as the summer is pretty much still here. So definitely go check it out now while everything is on sale. Links will be in the description below and also in the comments below. So with that being said, let's jump over to coin market cap. So we do see that the market is doing significant moves. As we know, I just did a live stream. I've talked about it. If you guys do want to get some more market insight on what's about to happen, what I want to see happen, you guys could go check that out. It's my most recent video. But we do see Bitcoin ranging at about 41.5K. It almost hit 42K. Couldn't quite get there. That's a big resistance point, even going back to the beginning of June to the end of May. Now, obviously, most altcoins are doing, their pushes up. Like, for an example, XRP is moving significantly. Love to see it. Now, HBAR, as a lot of people have been, waiting for it. They've been getting impatient. HBAR is moving as well, up about 26.12% on the 7-day period, 7.2% on the 24-hour. This one is looking very juicy. I want to see 23 cents hit, but we have been moving up significantly, almost ranging to that $2 billion market cap that we haven't had for quite some time now. I am very interested to see some PA play out once we do get into the 30-cent zone. I think a lot of individuals will be buying that. I know that a lot of people will probably say, well, why would they buy 30 cents? Well, hey, they didn't want to buy it at 20 cents and they didn't want to buy it below it. So I think a significant push up to 30 plus to even 40 cents will provide some more value to those individuals that were waiting to see a little bit of hope in the market. So a lot of FOMO will happen once Bitcoin gets back to 50 to 65K. Like, once Bitcoin gets to an all-time high, watch the FOMO that actually drives the price. Like, a lot of people will be ecstatic thinking that, all right, this is it. It's going to go even higher. Let's go. So I think that we still have a lot to make up in terms of ground, but I do think that we are getting there slowly but surely. So I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about HBAR building the foundation for the official launchpad for weeks. Basically, I said HBAR has built the foundation for the official launchpad for weeks, and would you look at that? The launch has started. It's nothing crazy yet, but the push up to 23 cents is beginning. Once we reclaim the 50, 100, 200-day MA, it's ready to retest 30 cents plus. And of course, this is what I was talking about even, in my live stream. I said, once we get to 23 cents, it's pretty much a clear picture to get to 30 cents, but we need to hold above 23 cents, as I know that, we got there a little bit here and there, but we couldn't really hold it. So if we could break that and actually hold that, that would be great, nonetheless, to see. Because, hey, I'm very bullish on HBAR. You guys already know that. Upload a ton of videos on it as well. Do a ton of content on it. HBAR is one of those assets that are doing what these top 10 assets are trying to do, and it's already doing it, and it's still very overlooked and undervalued. So I don't think that it's going to be sitting at number 51 for much longer. Now, I also want to quote this. Now, again, going back to that live stream today, I said, we could pretty much, be in this chop zone until the end of August. And it would make sense. It would make sense. It would be pretty much similar to the 2017-2018 bull run. That's when Bitcoin really kind of ranged and, blasted off to 20K, and I do think that that's what we'll basically see here as well. We'll most likely see Bitcoin range to about 85K, somewhere around there, and I think that most altcoins will follow it significantly, especially HBAR. I think HBAR could land at around $36 to $10. That would be very interesting to really kind of see. So I'm still very bullish on those price targets. They haven't changed. If you guys want to stay up to date with that, definitely follow me on Twitter. I will tell you guys my price predictions live, tell you when I sell, all that kind of stuff. So definitely keep up with that. Now, I do want to talk to you guys about some news that happened recently. So we do see here Gideon, I'm not even going to try to say his last name without butchering it, but we do see DLT Innovation Analyst at SB Group, Governing Council member, shares a vision for the decentralized economy starting with a tokenized bond marketplace. So when we're talking about this tokenized bond marketplace, right? He's basically talking about how, we need to innovate the overall bonds area of finance. And if we look back here, right, breaking Hedera and SB Group came up with a good just with a concept of a tokenized bond marketplace. The global bond market has more than tripled in size in the past 15 years and now exceeds $100 trillion, 80% bigger than the global stock market. Hedera is the sleeping giant of crypto, and it truly is, right? Especially considering what they're trying to do here, and I think that this is great. I think this is the idea of, how I've been saying that Hedera Hashgraph is like a blue chip stock. It truly is. A lot of people will know about it at some point in time. It's just going to take time to get there. Now, I don't think that it's going to take too much longer until we really see it kind of move up, but this is how DLTs can overcome the challenges faced by bond marketplace participants. Incentivized ecosystem, fractional ownership, emerging markets, settlement efficiency, elimination of settlement risk, global accessibility, enhanced liquidity, increased market participation, expanding business opportunity, and programmable rules. So a lot of use cases are still being unlocked by Hedera day by day as we do progress more into innovation. So we do see our considerations when choosing a public distributed ledger, public network, low predictable fees, decentralized governance, performance, transaction ordering, native tokenization. And I do like the idea that we do see here meet the needs of millions of concurrent users through transaction scalability, throughput, and instant settlement. This is all talking about Hedera Hashgraph, if you guys haven't noticed that. But HBAR is one of those assets that are going to change the world of DLT, decentralized, finance, pretty much the future of any market if you think about it, because they are in pretty much every single market, every single industry. This is one of those assets that I like to say that it's a very, very huge sleeping giant. I know that we like to say that term a lot in crypto for some assets, hey, this is a sleeping giant, that's a sleeping giant, but this one is the true sleeping giant, because I even seen somebody comment on my video saying, everybody says that every asset is undervalued and that it's overlooked, that it's, extremely undervalued, it's the, most undervalued Listen, when I say that HBAR is the most undervalued asset in the space, I truly mean it. Like, we're talking about disrupting a $100 trillion market at some point in time. That is big. If that doesn't tell you that, hey, they are going to be a massive sleeping giant, well, they already are, but at some point in time, they are going to wake up. A lot of people are going to wake up, notice what Hedera Hashgraph is doing, and that's when we will see the true value of HBAR show. It's starting, it's beginning, but hey, all this price action that we're seeing right now is nothing too crazy. When we're at $2, $6, $10 plus, and at some point in time $50 to $100, that's when we'll really see the true value show. Now, I also want to talk to you guys a little bit about this. We do see here, meet Hedera Hashgraph HBAR. Hedera is a decentralized public network where anyone can carve out a piece of cyberspace to transact, play, and socialize in a secure, trusted environment. We're thrilled to be working with the team as a program partner. It's coming from Launchpad Luna. Guys, you got to pay attention to this because they are doing something that no other asset in the space is doing. We're talking about NFTs. NFT market is growing day by day. I've talked about NFTs for quite some time. I love NFTs. You guys already know that I'm in art. I design all the time. I own a design agency. I love the fact that we're getting, this decentralized sort of exchanges with NFTs. I don't really like OpenSea and stuff like that. A lot of them are very expensive, but I love the idea of innovation happening with, digital assets like art and even collectibles. I think that is so big. A lot of people don't understand it, but hey, at the end of the day, if you were collecting comic books back in the day, you would understand that, NFTs are similar, except it's just more collectible, more exclusive. A lot of people don't understand it, but hey, that's totally fine. You don't have to understand it. It's a huge market. Now, we also see here, wait, what? The bond market is much larger than the stock market. In the U.S. alone, bond markets make up almost $40 trillion in value compared to less than $20 trillion for the domestic stock market. HBAR is digital oil. When will these people understand? I'm telling you guys, they are going to be tokenizing the world. They already said it. Everything will be tokenized. We also see here, I've been seeing a lot of HBAR holders frustrated with the HBAR price action. I assure you, Hedera is still in the beginning stage of retail awareness, and the focus is on enterprise adoption. The price will reflect the demand in the coming years. Take this opportunity to stack. I don't even think that we need years. I honestly think at some point in time we're going to see the true launchpad built. That's when the price will rise significantly. Now, I do have one last thing to talk to you guys a little bit about, and this is this video from Barbarian. He actually sent me this on TikTok. I am sorry I didn't post about it, but hey, I am now. I'm very late to the party, guys. I'm constantly working. I'm up all day long grinding. I'm trying to give you guys as much info and much content as possible, and yeah, I'm sorry if I'm not pretty much on time all the time, but let's listen into this.
The community, by and large, has been focused on DeFi for the last couple of years, right? And I think that is healthy to some degree, but there's an awful lot else that's been going on behind the scenes in terms of enterprises developing enterprise applications and preparing to go to market with those applications. What's going to really surprise the industry is when we go from having dozens or 100 transactions per second on a given platform to hundreds and thousands of transactions per second, resulting from a single enterprise use case. Right. That there will be a step. It's a step function. It's not going to be a slow growth of a few TPS on an ongoing basis. There will be a step function where enterprises go to market, they demonstrate the value of public DLT for their business purposes and their use cases, and it's going to shock the market. Now, the market's been hoping and anticipating that these exist, but very few people have been focused on doing the hard work over a long period of time in the enterprise space to realize that. They've been focused on what's the sugar high of the next month or the next week. And I do think that's coming, and it will cause a shift in perception of what the value is of DLT for the industry at large. DeFi's here to stay for good, but it will broaden the scope of people's understanding of the value of DLT, and it's just around the corner.
So there's a few things that I want to quote real quick. I know this video is getting a little bit long. I'm sorry, but hey, when we talk about this, first off, he's saying that it's not going to be a slow growth. We're going to get there. When enterprises start rolling out their dApps, like Barbarian's saying here, even when we talk about Coin Bureau and stuff, that's when the real action starts happening. Like right now, yeah, we're doing 1 billion transactions a year. It's nothing crazy, right? I know a lot of people think that that's crazy when comparing it to ADA, Ethereum, blockchain, or Bitcoin and stuff. Like all that blockchain technology stuff is all a thing of the past. Like, I honestly don't care that ADA is the number 5 coin. Like, listen, ADA is not going to be in the top 10 for much longer, especially considering the fact that they can't even keep up with what they're pretty much announcing every single year. Hey, smart contracts is coming this year. I'll probably be dead by the time that they actually implement smart contracts. So for me personally, I don't think that we have too much longer before Hashgraph technology really overtakes blockchain, and I think that at that point HBAR will definitely be in the top 10. Definitely the top 5 most likely. So I don't think that the top 10 is that hard to break for HBAR. I think that we'll most likely see the top 10 this year. So I think definitely top 5 asset by 2030 at least. And especially considering the fact that what Mance is saying here, he's saying one utility use case from enterprise will pretty much put us at 100,000 transactions per second. So I'm very excited for the future. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I'm very bullish, as you already know. If you guys enjoyed this video, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys do want more free content, definitely follow me on Twitter and also join the free Discord down in the description below. I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out.